And there's a bit of a long game to try to move our government away from what we've been used to for years that
I think
allowed for
that's the
social
end game.
evolution.
Yeah.
Right. And some of it is like the Supreme Court, making sure that certain people that have a certain interpretation of the law only end up on the Supreme Court. Some of it is the legislature, right? Making sure that the people in the House of Representatives and in the Senate have a certain mindset on the way government should work with its people, and whether or not there's sort of this balance of power, this idea of the unitary executive. Now we're replacing civil servants within the federal government that are supposed to be nonpartisan to get the jobs done. And now they're more loyal to Trump than they are to the
You had the
Constitution.
Pendleton Act that passed by Republicans after what happened to who was not McKinley, Chester, the one that got shot, and then Roosevelt came in, I believe. So we've had to the civil service was an act. The Pendleton Act was an act deliberately to remove the patronage that we're now welcoming back into the system.
Like Elon Musk should not be able to sway presidential elections with multiple millions of dollars or buying out social media platforms and changing the algorithm. And by the way, for all those on TikTok,
Welcome
see
to
what
the
you got
hell.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you can't type the word Epstein in TikTok and not have it flagged and pulled off within the last 24 hours since Larry Ellison took it over. That's a problem. So overturning Citizens United, getting big money out, because a lot of that big money, how much Elon Musk has a persona on Twitter where he claims to be a victim of discrimination. He is the richest man in the entire world, and yet he sees himself as a victim in an increasingly secular society.
Well,
Holy cow.
yeah,
Right?
well, holy shit. The guy is not only the richest man on the planet, but he could retire the debt of many countries and still be the richest man on the planet. He could donate $200 billion to the US government and still be the richest man on the planet. There is nothing that is genuine about the fellow. He is quite honestly one of the most dishonest. I'm just going to stop there. One of the most dishonest people I've ever met in my life.
Let's take that a step further to something that's probably personal to you, right? So if we think about the ultra wealthy, what I will tell you is that bottomless pit analogy fits with
Yes.
them as well. A lot of times, no amount of wealth actually allows them to feel secure. Ask yourself this: why would a man who owns a company that ships goods to your house want to buy the Washington Post?
Gee, I wonder.
Yeah. What the ultra wealthy realized is they can buy politicians, but they needed to buy the messaging to the people. If you
Yes.
control the narrative,
And
you can
that's not new
control
though.
groupthink.
Jeff, that's not new. That is one of the reasons why we had antitrust legislation. That is one of the reasons why Teddy Roosevelt was called a trust buster. It
Right.
was the Gilded Age.